the last breath of the ice wolf. They once called him the ghost of the north, born beneath the auroras, carved by the wind, shaped by silence. His fur was a coat of winter itself, white as snow, streaked with ash and time. Eyes like frozen fire, he belonged to a world where the sun barely rose, where the stars lingered like memories, and where life clung on in the coldest of whispers. He was not born alone. He had brothers, strong, wild, full of howl and hunger. He had a mother whose breath warmed their tiny bodies, who taught them to listen to the snow, to move like mist and to trust only the wind. And he had a father, a shadow that led them across the ice, leaving paw prints deeper than any storm could erase. But the world changed. The ice thinned. The herds moved away. The storms grew louder, not colder. One by one, his kin fell to hunger, to frost, to silence. The ghost pack became just a ghost, and he, the last of his blood, walked the tundra alone. But he did not mourn with tears. He mourned with motion. With each step he took across the frozen world, he carried memory, each breath a whisper of the old ways, each howl a cry not of despair but of remembrance. He was hunted, not by man with rifle but by time itself. Age crept into his limbs like frost into bone. His once powerful legs ached. His lungs burned colder than the air around him. But still he moved. Still he searched. He was not searching for prey. He was searching for meaning, for a place untouched, for a ridge where his voice might still echo, for snow that remembered what came before fire. And on one fateful dusk, as the sky burned violet and the wind held its breath, he stood upon a cliff carved by 1,000 winters. Below him the world stretched endlessly. Above, the stars began to weep. He raised his head, and he howled, a sound so full of ache and beauty it made the mountains shiver. A final breath wrapped in every story the ice had ever known. He howled not in fear but in defiance, not in sorrow but in memory. Then silence. No creature stirred. No raven cried. Even the wind waited. And in that stillness he laid down, not defeated but complete. The ice wolf had given his last breath, but in that breath lived eternity. Now, when the snow falls in perfect stillness, when the auroras shimmer without sound, they say his spirit runs beneath the surface, free, endless, eternal. He is no longer alone. He is legend. He is the last breath that never truly left.